What's up, guys? All right, so today we are going to be going over 15 tips to improve at attacking in Rainbow Six Siege. The reason why we're doing that, I watch a lot of people struggle on attack, and defending is honestly fairly easy. You just kind of hold the door and wait for the attackers to come to you. Attacking, people get stuck, they bait, they don't know when to push in. So today we're going to talk about everything, how to entry, how to push in, and how to be aggressive on the attack rounds. Let's get it. Some of these tips today you guys have seen before in my other tips and tricks, but today we're going to be talking about everything about how to be a better attacker overall. So tip number one, the silent entry. So in between board 2 and 3 and 5 and 6, and if you got just press on your pistol, there is a little bit easier way if you get it perfectly on the melee, but this is the easiest way. Just, you know, you can just press her and you can be able to walk right through, no problem. Be able to enter the building very silently compared to, which that lets a defender know that you are clearly coming in. Tip number 2, how to effectively use prep cameras. So I will always leave my prep camera in a room where I plan on entering the building, or right outside the room where I plan to enter, so I can instantly swap to and drone into the room that I plan on entering, so I can at least close off one area of entry. You're not gonna be able to drone both because you're only gonna have one drone, so I'm gonna know blue bar is clear, and when I come up, I'm gonna have my gun up towards security. If I know blue bar is clear, as long as my gun is up towards security, I'll be good on the entry. Tip number 3 is when to actually use cameras and more drones. So I'm gonna push in. I'm gonna find myself in a situation like this. I'm not sure if anyone's in security or kitchen door. I'll first ask my teammates if anyone knows if anyone's there. If we don't know, I'm gonna make sure my flank is good, and I'm gonna buy myself a couple seconds. This is a long hallway. I'm gonna buy myself a couple seconds to drone the sunrise. Give myself a little bit of time. Drone, making sure it's mostly clear, and then always doubling back and making sure I'm not getting pushed or pressured. Doubling back, droning everything. I know sunrise is clear. Doubling back, making sure my security is good. And then I'm gonna leave a cool vibes cam. Like I said, as long as you have your gun up towards one side, so now I know cool vibes is clear, sunrise is clear. I can push in, having my gun up either this way or this way, pushing through, keep my crosser up as I push through, push my way into the kitchen. Tip number 4, how to silent drop. So this noise right here is very loud and will tell defenders exactly where you're at and that you dropped blacktop or what have you. So the way to mask that, either by throwing a flashbang, an explosive, or just shooting your gun like so, you're gonna mask the audio greatly, and defenders aren't really gonna know if you dropped all the way. Tip number 5, here's an important one, is how to actually plant the diffuser without dying. I'm never gonna plant the diffuser by myself with no intel, because this is a very loud audio cue and most defenders are going to swing you, but I can use that to bait defenders to swing me. Sometimes I'll do this. I'll plant and let's get off, and then someone's swinging me. But if I do want to plant, I'm gonna need a teammate to either A, watch a cam that's like forward so they'll know, or having a teammate playing Overwatch so they can watch over me while I am planting. Because you never want to plant by yourself because there's so much defending utility they can throw at you. But having teammates watch over you, just with a simple call out like, hey, I'm gonna try to plant, most teammates are more than willing to back you up. Tip number 6, how to throw grenades vertically. So a lot of defenders are going to be watching right here, holding Aqua and throwing utility from this current position. So what I'll do is I'll push in through sunrise, underneath, throw grenades right there. So about 7 to 10 meters. Don't be afraid to mess up 1 or 2 grenades. Because I mean, as long as you're not blowing yourself up, honestly, it's not going to be that hard to learn this. I think if you're not sure, 7 to 10 meters. Wait for the circle to start beeping quickly. I'm gonna show you guys exactly when I'm gonna throw it. I throw there. I'm a little bit closer. I'm gonna wait a little bit long. I throw there. I throw there. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 is about when I throw it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. I throw it. So here we're gonna throw it. Boom. Practically on the same spot. Killing the guy that is above that grenade instantly. Tip number 7 is masking your audio for an entry play. So here, this is on console now. I'm going to be doing console and PC tips today. So here, A speech going off. I throw a grenade to check this corner to see if anyone is close. I see someone take shots at pillar. One might be blue. I run past the guy at blue. I'm not going to worry about him. The breach is going to get open, so he's going to keep his head down for a second. I push the guy pillar. He's not going to expect someone to be this close, and he's going to have no idea that this is happening. Getting completely killed, and then our teammates are just coming in plant, and all we did was kill one enemy there. Tip number 8 is how to follow up a kill like this. So what do I kill the first guy. Do I just hold here? Do I stay? You have several options. You can just either hold here and call for a plant, and someone can come in and plant the bomb while you cover them. Or what I like to do is pushing in a little bit more, not like super aggressively, and always keep your gun up because you're not sure where people are going to be. Keeping your gun up and just being ready for another firefight to see if you can catch somebody off guard as they're rotating, completely unaware of where you're currently at. Taking out another one. The band had no idea that we were all the way in. I'm playing cautiously, playing safe, taking our gunfights, and then giving a lot of time to plant, distract the enemy. It doesn't look like we're planting here, but you know, it's really not going to matter. Tip number 9, this is a really basic maneuver, is throwing a grenade, flashbang, or just any type of utility at the angle you're not currently watching. So here I'm going to throw a soft grenade at the prep window while I swing the left side, knowing full well that I'm not going to get killed from the prep window, because if anyone peeks that, they're either dead. If I throw a flashbang, they're going to be flashed, or smoke, they're not even going to be able to see you. So there's a lot of throwables. I mean, start using some of them. I see a lot of people die with utility in their pocket. Now we have control of the site. Tip number 10 is how to play as a support player. So here I'm going to be opening up the walls. I'm always going to make sure that I'm safe and protected while joining my teammates in, and making sure that I'm good while we open the walls. When the walls are open, now is the time to pretend like you're Ash and start being aggressive and making moves. So here I'm going to start being aggressive. We find a pick. I'm playing the long angle. I see my teammates starting to walk down the main staircase while one is working from the boiler, which is to my left. We're pushing in aggressively. One walking west main. We take him out because one of the teammates. I see someone swinging me because one of my teammates goes down. We swing out, get aggressive, take down a little snake. And now my teammate's coming to back me up. We're not really sure where he's at. We're gonna have to push in. And I just killed one pillar, long range, and we just killed one that was also at pillar. So chances are he's probably not connector, which is straight across from us. He's probably at the blue door. So always keep track of where enemies are coming from, so you can try to isolate where the guys are currently probably at. So this guy is in a high likelihood going to be at this blue door. I'm going to make sure that no one's caught it, no one's at the angle. Always keep your crosshair up while you check these angles as you swing over and pre-fire. Tip number 11 is to stop giving up. A lot of people play really baity in Rainbow Six. Do not give up until the final seconds of the round. Here it was 10 seconds left. It's a 1v3. Looks like all hope is lost, but Athenio pushes in, finds his first pick. Now there's 4 seconds left here. He's now currently a 1v2. A lot of people just give up in situations like this, but you never know what can happen if you just pre-fire and hope for the best. Zero seconds left. You see some bullet traces. This is why I hate when people play extremely baity and only play for their KD, because you never know if you can still win the round by the end. Tip number 12 is to always check your corners, so you can see how he comes up. But wait a second, he didn't check everything, did he? Let's watch that back real quick. Always check your corners, because you never know what you're going to walk into, especially if you rush. He doesn't check his corner, and I've just reinforced my wall like a good little teammate. I see an enemy just come by, getting the freest kill of my life. But here we're gonna watch that back one more time. He walks up, he kind of half checks, but he doesn't even check for a rotate. He's not even looking at that corner at all whatsoever. Someone could easily be there prone. It's 40 seconds of the round. Especially if you rush, always check corners, because you never know where someone's going to be in the round. Tip number 13 is a really simple one, is when you see teammates pushing in and being aggressive, don't be afraid to be aggressive too. Follow them up, back them up, and you might find yourself an easy frag. Always back up your teammates. If they die, it'll be a 4v5. But if you get that refrag, it'll be the freest kill of your life, and it's a 4v4, making your teammates extremely happy. Tip number 14, we're gonna talk about in real time. So here, get a kill. Always keep your crosshair up as you clear corners, so you never know where an enemy might pop out. So now we fast forward into the round. It is now a 3v4. I'm trying to find anyone I can to try to tie it up. See the smoke, I fall back. And whenever you feel like you are pushing by yourself, never be afraid that like once you take a firefight, watch your flank, because you never know where someone's going to be at walking around. So here, I take out one, and now I see my teammate at freezer. I can push where they saw me, that's already smoked off while my teammate dies, or I can follow him up and back him up and potentially get a refrag or save his life. So I just drop instantly, didn't even worry about anything else because I want to get there because I'm a little bit slower here. I drop instantly, and we drop down right on top of the Valkyrie. Taking her out. Grab the Defuser instantly because we need to get by. The smoke throws the smoke. We've got the Defuser pushed through. Now I'm trying to either A, find the smoke really quickly, or find anyone else. I push it aggressively because I don't have time to wait. Use someone to take a shot at me in pillar. So I find the smoke. Smoke had no idea that I pushed it like that. So I know the last guy is at pillar here. So always play off that audio and take complete control of your surroundings. So I get the plants off. I jump the shields because I want to go watch the hallway. I push forward. Always keep your gun up because I have no idea how close he is to this door. And we take him out. And tip number 15 is just always be aware of your surroundings. And if you feel like you can't get by, don't be afraid to look around and try to find something else that might work. So here, I take one out. Always keep my gun up, take out the Banshee, and we take out the enemy who swings next to him. So now, I know that they're going to know exactly where I'm at, so I'm ready for my Z flank. That's why my gun is up while I'm reloading, and I'm just going to go watch my kitchen flank now. We take it out. So now, they think that I'm going back to kitchen, so I always keep them on their toes, not really letting them know exactly where I'm at. We take out another one. I'm always getting the first shot off in flips like this, so now they think I'm on white staircase. So I'm not exactly sure where all the enemies are at, so I think that one might flank me again. We just took somebody out. I checked my Z. I have no idea if someone's flanking. I have no idea. And I see another one flanking. We take him out as well. Always keep your gun up. Walk around. And if you just take out an enemy, don't be afraid to fall back a little bit. Resituate yourself. And make sure your surroundings are good. Because you never know where people are going to come from. The second you kill an enemy, you are basically giving, like, lighting off a signal flare exactly where you're at. So reposition and hold your ground. And here's a bonus tip. How to play off a drone. So if you see your teammate joining you in, especially if they're being communicative and talking, which is going to happen, watch that drone. Distracting the enemy. The enemy's not really entirely sure where I'm at. Completely distracted by that drone. I swing over really far with my gun up, knowing where he's pretty much at, and we take him out. Playing off your teammates' intel is going to win you a lot of firefights. That is it for today. There's so many things to talk about while attacking in Rainbow Six Siege. Make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and leave a like for more videos like this, tips and tricks all the time. And yeah, we're gonna do more videos like this. Next videos will be about how to defend. So in summary, make sure to be aggressive when you see an opening. If you see your teammates making openings, don't be afraid to back them up and drone, and make sure to always try to play for the plant without just throwing your body. Until next time.